Okay, light on. I don't know how much we're going to need that big light. In fact, I'll have it off for now. Okay, and then I might put the big light on later if we need it. What am I doing with my hair anyway? I'm just having it straight down behind me this time. That'll do. Okay. There we go, let's just pop the chat out there. And I suppose we may as well have some music, haven't we? Okay. Hi everyone. Okay, I think we're all good. So hello everybody, hi, welcome to today's stream. Welcome back to An Evening with Saul. It is the last Saturday of the month, which means we are going to be playing some more cozy games this evening. I've got 3 wonderful games lined up for today. First of all, we're going to play some Unpacking, followed by a bit more Terra Nil, which we played in the last Evening with Saul, and then we're going to finish up with a game called Urbek City Builder. Again, 3 very cozy, very cutesy sort of games. Very much looking forward to playing all of them, and we're going to dive into the first game, Unpacking, in just a moment. So thank you everyone for being here. How's everyone's week been? Hope you've been keeping well, and I'm here to welcome you to the weekend. Well, it's already Saturday evening, so half the weekend's already gone, but hello all the same. Hi, says Dagger, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, let's get our first game launched without any further ado. Let's not waste too much time. We got stuff to be getting on with. So I'll switch over to the game view. And where's it gone? There we go. Hey Scotty Dog, how are you doing? Okay, let me just make sure that we're showing the right screen on YouTube as well. That's quite loud actually, but we'll get to that. Hold on. Unpacking. There we go. Okay. So, as always, I am, of course, streaming over on YouTube as well, so if you want to see the stream in widescreen, do go and check out the stream on YouTube. Same name as here on TikTok, Ashbridge Industries. Like I say, if you want to see the game on a big screen, if you're watching on a computer or TV, can you get TikTok on TVs? If you have access to a big monitor, then do consider checking out the stream on YouTube instead. But anyway, here we are. I'm just going to turn the volume down a little bit, the music specifically, because it's a little bit much. There we go, that's a bit better. Okay, thanks for following, by the way. Foo Fighter 9998, very kind of you. Okay, so this is Unpacking. It's been out for a couple of years now, but it's a game that I very much enjoy. You'll see that there's an option to resume here because I actually played this game a long time ago on stream. I'm going to drop some. I'm going to drop some secret lore here, some secret backstory. I actually played this game on Twitch back in 2018. I had a very, very short-lived Twitch channel. I only streamed there for like a month or so, and I really just gave up on it. But there's still a TikTok account that I used to upload clips from those streams. So if you go looking for Elsilon on TikTok, you can see fresh-faced Saul way back a few years ago playing this game on Twitch. But I'm not going to delete that, and I'm not going to continue it. I think just for posterity, I'm going to keep it, and we'll start a new game in a new save file. And I can use my real name now because you all know it here on TikTok. But yeah, just a little bit of secret knowledge about my past there. I used to stream on Twitch very sporadically back in the day. Okay, let's get into the game though, and let's see what's going on. So we're starting in 1997, and basically the idea behind this game is that you unpack boxes and you just decorate the room however you like, really. You'll see how it goes. We'll get the gist of it when we go in, but each chapter sort of tells the story of our character's life. So let's see what we got. So football, let's pop that in the cupboard for now. Nice backpack there. We can rotate things as well. I think we'll put the backpack down by the side of the drawers. Oh, football trophy as well. Lovely. We'll have that on the desk. Pencils can go under the computer desk. Same with the ruler. So you get the idea. You basically just, it's in the name of the game. It's unpacking. That's what we do. I'm going to put the book... Oh, we can stand the books up as well. I'm going to put the diary on a shelf because I think there might be a laptop. Although it is 1997, so maybe there won't be a laptop. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I played. Crayons can go on the shelf as well, I think. I'm pretty sure there are actual books as well that we'll find eventually. There we go, another book. Oh, a picture. We can hang the picture. Cool. It's a drawing of a horse by the looks of it. Can we move around the room? Oh, we can. We can't move side to side because it's only a tiny room, but we can move up and down a little bit. And obviously you can move stuff about once you've placed it if you want to, if you're not happy with where you've put it. I think that's okay there though. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Hi STFC, you good today? I'm not too bad, thank you very much. I do apologise for the radio silence here on TikTok for the last few days. To be perfectly honest with you, things have just been getting on top of me a little bit recently. There's nothing wrong. I'm doing good, but I just needed a little bit of a minute to myself, So I'm sorry that there's not been really any videos or streams this week. I've kind of just completely ghosted everyone on TikTok. But I'm back now. And I've got plenty of stuff coming next week. So don't worry too much about me. Ooh, a chessboard. Okay, I'm gonna put all the game stuff in the cupboard, like the Bop It and the Simon Says and the chess and the Rubik's Cube. That's not Bop It, that is Simon Says. Okay. Trying to find Elsilon, says Scotty Dog. I believe the actual account is called Elsilon Red. I don't know why I called it Elsilon Red. There was absolutely no need for it to be called that. Elsilon would have been fine. But that's what it's called. So if you search Elsilon Red on TikTok, you can find some clips of my short-lived and quite painful Twitch career. Fair warning, I did use a voice changer in those days as well, because I'd only recently come out and I wasn't very comfortable with my voice. So I used a really horrible voice changer that made my voice really high-pitched and horrible. You could tell it wasn't my real voice. It was so obviously not my real voice. But yeah, you can expect to see that if you do find the old account there. Oh, we got a little drawer here as well. I didn't realise. So we could put the ruler in there. We've also got these little toy, like these little figures. We got some horses, a rhino, an action figure. We've got a little dreidel. I don't want to put all the toys in the cupboard. Right? Bear in mind, we're supposed to be a kid in this one. This is clearly a child's bedroom, so you know a kid wouldn't have all their toys packed neatly away in a cupboard, right? They'd have them out and about. I'm not just going to pile everything in one place either, though. We will try and sort these out a little bit more. Teddies can go on the bed, definitely. That's where teddies belong. And we've got 3 teddies so far. There's probably going to be more as well. Let's just... I just want to get this box out of the way. Let's just take everything out of it. There we go. Okay, so there's a few more books. I think if you stack the books, you can move them all at once. Yeah, that's good. And then we can pop them up here. The music's still a little bit loud for me. I'm going to turn it down just a bit more. What game is this? Says STFC. This game is called Unpacking. And it's a game about unpacking. Scotty Dog says, haha, that voice on El Silon. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Like I say, back then, I'd only recently come out, because I think those were in 2022, so I'd only been out for a year or so, and I really wasn't comfortable with my voice at the time, and I was like, if I'm going to stream on Twitch, I can't use my real voice because it sounds horrible. So yeah, I used a voice changer. It was a free voice changer, so it was very cheap, very poor quality. But yeah, I'm not ashamed of my voice now, so I'm happy for you to hear the real thing these days. Okay, I'm going to put the toys down here for now, because I want the cupboard. I want to put stuff on top of these drawers here, this cupboard. Also, obviously, we're not going to have time to play the whole game today. Oh, I'm going to put the Tamagotchi in the drawer, actually. Yeah, we're not going to have time to play the whole game today. It might be a situation like Terra Nil, where we play a little bit more of it in a future stream, because I'm going to be playing some more Terra Nil today. It was quite a fun game in the last stream. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, actually, maybe I'll put the football trophy on this shelf. It doesn't fit in the middle though. It goes like to the corner, which I'm not a fan of. What about on the desk? Let's put it on the desk for now, because I want to put the boombox next to the window here. Scotty Dog says, first clip I played, you were raging about not being able to control the crane. Oh yeah, that was a highlight. That was genuinely probably one of the best moments that I had on Twitch. Like I say, it was very short-lived. I got like 10 followers in the month and a half that I was on there. But I was genuinely raging at Farming Sim in that clip. That was just after the premium edition of FS19 had come out with the Silver Run Forest map. So I wanted to do login because the map is like really focused on login, and I just was absolutely losing it at the crane. Absolute nightmare. Okay, let's put the scissors. Oh, the scissors can't fit in the drawer. Do you still do Minecraft Mondays, says Daniel? Yes, I do, Daniel. I'm currently playing a mod pack called Create Ad Astra. I am playing that every Monday. We're currently on... Well, last week was the 2nd episode, or it might have been the 3rd episode. But there'll be another episode of that coming next week. This is a big teddy. Okay. Oh, it's a poster. Cool. Let's put... Oh, where should we put the poster? There's not much room in this room. It's kind of like a little box bedroom. Let's put it there, I guess, for now. Again, at the time that this level takes place, we're supposed to be a kid, so it's not gonna really be all neat and tidy anyway. Oh, is that a Game Boy? Oh, look at that. Original Game Boy. Love it. Oh, what's this? It's a camera. It's an old-style Polaroid camera that prints the photo out straight away. Torch. A book. I think this is supposed to be a money bank shaped like a London bus. We've also got a piggy bank, like a regular old-fashioned piggy bank as well. Skipping rope, that could go under here. And that's it. Now, there's a couple of things highlighted in red here, so those are things that have to be moved. If there's anything red when you've unpacked, that means that it's not in an acceptable location. You can see the crayons as well are red, so we still need to tidy those up. But most of this other stuff is fine where it is. I'm going to put the torch in this cupboard as well. And let's put the camera down here. Yeah, I think that'll be alright. We'll put the bin... Actually, the bin's fine there, I think. The cassettes can stay by the cassette player. Can we fit the Game Boy in the drawer? Oh, perfect. Okay, then I'm gonna... Let's move the football trophy back to the window. That looks okay. That looks okay. I'm happy with that. Then the crayons... Can we... Oh, the crayons can go on the desk. Okay. I'm guessing the books have got to all go on the bookshelf, so let's pop them all on here. Elias Jim says, can't hear you. Is anyone else having trouble hearing me? If so, do let me know. Oh, that's still not right. Oh, maybe the... Okay, so maybe the book has to go in the drawer. The diary. I think the diary has to go in the drawer, which means all of this stuff can't go in there. So let's put... I mean, most of this stuff can go on the desk, right? Except, I don't think the scissors should be out on the desk. That's dangerous for a kid. You know, they should be... Let's put those back. Put those in the drawer. We'll put the rubber in the drawer. We'll put the Tamagotchi on this shelf. And the Game Boy, that can also go on the shelf. And then the ruler can stay on the desk. And then we put the diary in here. We've done it. Hey, first level complete. There we go, I'm just gonna lining up the plushies. This plushie's huge. This huge dragon plushie. Okay, so that's the first level done. That was fairly quick. Let's move straight on to the next one. So you get the idea of the game now. Basically, each level is like a different chapter in this character's life, and we can see from the sort of things they own, you know, we can get an idea of their story. So here, clearly, it's a kid. We are a kid who likes drawing, likes plushies, you know, likes toys. You know, that's pretty much all kids. So let's move on. Oh, and the football thing as well. That's quite notable. So we're a kid who likes football, and music, cassettes. So let's see where our life goes next. Oh, so the caption says, finally my own room, and this is May 1997. So let's move on to the next chapter. 2004, so we're jumping forward 7 years now, and by the looks of it, we're at college or university. We're clearly in our own flat now, probably in a house share. We got one of these big old beige computers. Does anyone remember owning a big old beige computer? We had one back when I was a kid. So it's a bigger room. We definitely got more space, but also we will have more stuff because we're an adult now. We got some drawer space in the wardrobe there. And I don't know if there's going to be a slide-out drawer on the bed. It doesn't look like there is. We got some shelves as well. And can we close the blinds? No, that's a shame. They've got to stay open. So let's see. I'm guessing the computer's going to be in this box. It's a tall, thin box. There it is. There's the monitor. The tower, sorry. We'll pop the tower under the desk. And there should be a keyboard and mouse somewhere as well. That's a poster. Murmur. Is that a film, a band? Who knows? We'll stick that on the wall there. And a book. We'll put the books up on the top shelf for now. Oh, actually, we can sort the different sized books. We've still got some colouring pencils, slightly more professional ones now, so clearly we're still interested in that kind of thing. And these are, I think, highlighters. Another book, a book about drawing. Lovely. And another book. Another picture. Looks like this one might be one that we drew ourselves. We've still got the pig. He's not quite looking as pink. His colours have started to fade a little bit. We got a toothbrush. I'm not really sure where to put toiletries and stuff like that. Oh, hang on. Oh, we got multiple rooms this time. Okay. Oh, and there's boxes in the other rooms as well. So this one's going to be a bigger job, definitely. The toothbrush can definitely go into the bathroom then. Maybe my name is Jeff. Sorry, it took me a minute to figure out how to read that username. Maybe my name is Jeff says this is a really sweet game. I thought I wasn't going to like it because I'm awful at organising. It is a very, very sweet game. I think when I played it on stream back in the Twitch days, I got to like chapter 4. So I've never finished the full game, but I've played it about halfway through. But it is really sweet. I just love how it tells you this story of a person's whole life without ever actually saying a word. It's so clever how it does that. We got a figure here, you know, one of those posable figures that people use for drawing and sculpting and stuff. And we can give it multiple poses, so let's pop that on the desk for now. We've got a CD player, a much more modern-looking CD player, for 2004, anyway. So we've ditched the cassettes, we got CDs now, and these are a pair of jeans. So we'll start loading all the clothing into the wardrobe. Some shoes. Can we pop these under here? Oh, it's only one shoe. The other shoe must be somewhere else in there. The cassettes, the CDs, sorry. I think we'll pop those on the top shelf for now. There's the other shoe. I think they're supposed to be the other way around, though, for the pair. No, I can't tell which shoe's which. Let's just keep them how they were before. Oh, and a boot. Big old boot. Again, on its own, I can understand shoes getting mixed up when you're packing, but who packs two shoes in two different boxes? How does that happen? Okay, we got a bra. We'll put all the underwear in the drawers here. Doc Martens says maybe my name is Jeff. They do look a bit like Doc Martens. Yeah, they've got the yellow rim around the foot. Okay, and then we've got another poster. 3 miles home out here, it says. Looks like a sci-fi kind of thing. Let's move the Murmur poster over a bit, just so there's room. There we go, that looks better. We've still got the old Game Boy. Love that. I think we had this cat plush before, so we've still got that. This is that a book, or it might be a DVD? It looks like it could be a DVD with the shape of the, well, just with the shape of it. We got a rubber. Presumably that's not the same rubber that we were using 7 years ago. We got a big old binder for our schoolwork, our college work. So it seems that we are probably at an art college or something, you know, studying art, because that's clearly what we are interested in. Oh, we got a toaster. Okay, to the kitchen. Pop the toaster there. We'll get back to the kitchen later, because there's some boxes there to be unpacked as well. I gotta say, by the way, these pants are folded very well. Maybe TMI, but I don't fold my underpants. Do people fold underpants? I feel like folding underpants is a waste of time. I'm sorry. Like anything bigger, sure. Shirts and trousers and stuff like that, but who actually folds a pair of underpants, really? Come on. Oh, it's got some duplicate pairs as well. I'm actually going to put the duplicate pairs with each other, because, you know, if I was the sort of person who folded my underpants, I'd probably also be the sort of person who puts the matching underpants next to each other. So we'll do that. Okay, we're still missing a shoe, by the way. We're still missing a boot here. Colouring pencils again. Another DVD. I'm pretty sure those are DVDs. By the shape of the boxes, those are DVDs. We got a mouse here. I'm going to put the CD player in on this shelf for now. In fact, I might put the toys up on that shelf as well, the Rubik's Cube and the Game Boy, just for the time being. I think that's a mouse pad. Yep. Good. I don't use a mouse pad IRL, as you may already know. Diary. Big old book. Another, a thin book. Okay, let's move these DVDs a bit. And we're done. Next box. Bag. I actually have a satchel, very much like this. I love a good satchel. Love a good satchel. Definitely a satchel person. We got a little MP3 player, which I'll stick that on the bed for now. And shirt. T-shirt. Trousers. Same piggy bank. Another shirt. We've only got 4 coat hangers, so I don't know what we do with shirts when we run out of coat hangers, which we already have. How high can we stack jeans? Same football that we've had since we were a kid. Again, looking pretty worn out at this point. Okay, maybe if hold on, I'm going to fold the long-sleeved shirt and I'm going to hang the t-shirts. We can fold the hoodie. That is an alarm clock. Oh, we can put stuff on the windowsill. Okay, well, we'll put the alarm clock on the windowsill then. Can the Okay, the MP3 player can't fit up on the windowsill, but the Game Boy can, so let's put the Game Boy on the windowsill. We'll put this figure on the windowsill, and I think that'll do for now, for the windowsill. More shirts. That's the... I feel like... Let's organise the shirts a little bit better, because I feel like this is the kind of shirt that I would hang. Because it's got a lot of frills on it, it's not the kind of top that folds very well. So I think we should definitely have that hung up. And then we'll hang the hoodie, and we'll put the button-up shirt back on the coat hanger as well. And then the t-shirts can be folded. We've still got the little London bus toy, which we'll put on the windowsill. We got a little wooden Eiffel Tower. Pyjama shirt and pyjama bottoms. They can stay together, as pyjamas always should. Oh, another set of pyjamas. More pants. Oh, we got more matching pants as well. Okay. Try and keep them matched up. There we go. Oh, toilet roll. To the bathroom. Oh, there is a toilet roll holder. Good. What's this game called? This game is called Unpacking. Fantastic game. Definitely recommend. Very cute. It tells a story without, you know, having any actual dialogue. It's really cool how it tells the story just through the environments. It's expensive. I genuinely don't know how much it costs. I bought this game like 3 years ago when it was brand new, so I genuinely have no idea how much it costs right now. You'll have to go and take a look for yourself. Okay, I'm going to put the pencils on the windowsill as well. Afternoon, says Ben. How you doing, Ben? And then let's also put the rubber on there. Oh, I didn't even notice we had a... Okay, I didn't even notice there was a chest of drawers. There was a bedside table here. Okay, the MP3 player can go in the bedside table. The CD player can go on top of the bedside table. I'm also going to put... Oh, I can't put the figure. Let's keep the figure on the desk for now, then. Or... Let's see. I'll put the football up on top of the shelf there. The plushies can stay on the bed. What if I... Let's move the the CDs down here, and then we can have the mannequin on top of the shelf there. We'll put the ruler in this. It won't fit in that drawer. Never mind. Just keep the ruler there. I think we're done with the bedroom. Shame about the missing boot, but we might find it in one of the other rooms. So let's move on to the bathroom next, because I think there's only one box in there. There we go. Okay, towel on the towel holder. Soap on the sink. We got a little under sink cupboard there as well, which is handy. A little smiley face mug, which I'm guessing is the old toothbrush holder. There we go. Can we fit the toothpaste in there as well? We got some, I think this is supposed to be roll-on deodorant. I don't know, I use spray, so some perfume, possibly. Can go on top of the toilet for now. Hairbrush, same. Okay, I'm not sure if that's shampoo or, like, bath soak or whatever, but that can go on the actual side of the bath. First aid kit can go under. Oh, a bra. That can go in the bedroom. Tampons, they'd go under the sink as well. More bath stuff can go up here. In fact, let's put these... There we go. Toilet roll. I guess spare toilet rolls could go under there as well. Will the... There we go. We'll put the first aid kit at the back and then the tampons in front, because I feel like, you know, the tampons are going to be used more often than the first aid kit. We got a big towel, but we don't have anywhere else to put towels. So, I mean, we could... Yeah, we'll put the big towel on there, and then the little towel can go on top of the toilet. We got some sanitary pads, they can go under there as well. We got a little pedal bin next to the toilet. We got a frying pan, that can go in the kitchen. Let's head over to the kitchen. There we are. And that's it for the bathroom, so not really too much stuff in here. Let's put the first aid kit down the side of the sink instead. And then there's a bit more room under the sink for other stuff. We can put a towel under there. And then... Oh, but then there's not enough room. I mean, the toilet rolls can go on the floor. I don't think it's really that much of a problem. And then we can put the sanitary pads and the tampons under the sink. The toilet rolls can go next to the toilet. And the pedal bin... Oh, the pedal bin won't fit down there. I mean, I suppose we could put... I don't really like it, but we could put the pedal bin there with the first aid kit behind it. Oh, hang on. I didn't even notice there's a hanger on the door. Okay. Okay, so we can hang the towel on the door and then the other towel there. And then the first aid kit can go back under the sink. Okay, perfect. So then... brush can go on the sink. I'm gonna... I'll put the roll-on deodorant on the side of the bath, I think. Soap can stay by the sink. And then the perfume and the hairbrush. There we go. Bathroom done. One room to go, and it is the kitchen. A very small little kitchenette that we got here. But hopefully we'll have room for everything. So, cups. I will have a cup shelf. And put all the cups on one shelf. Sugar can stay on the side there. Cookie jar, also on the side. Plate can go there. Same with the bowl. Another bowl. Another plate. The kitchen's easy. The kitchen... That's a keyboard. Back to the bedroom. I feel like the kitchen's easiest to organise because, you know, in real life, generally speaking, kitchens are quite organised. I can't speak for everyone. Maybe your kitchen's an absolute mess. I don't know. Wooden spoon in there. Bottle opener also in that drawer. Sponge by the sink. Kettle on the side. There's no room. Could we hang a pan there? We can hang the pan. I don't really like hanging pans. There's the other shoe. Good, good. So, can we put... We can't fit both pairs of shoes into the cupboard, unfortunately. Oh, actually, we might... Yes, I think we are just able to squeeze both pairs of shoes in there. Never mind. So we need to find somewhere to put the trainers separately from the boots. I don't really want to put them up high. We could put them here. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Or if we put the binder next to the bed and then put the shoes in this corner. I'm not 100% happy with it, but it'll do. It'll do. Let's head back to the kitchen. Okay, potato peeler. Stay there for now. Another cup. Oh, I didn't mean to open that box yet. Glasses. I'm not sure about glasses yet. We'll wait a minute before we commit to where we put the glasses. Salt again. That's, I believe, coffee. Kitchen roll. Okay, the kitchen might actually be trickier than I thought. Spoons. Okay, so now here's the big question. Okay, this is probably going to be a divisive question, but what order do you put the cutlery in your cutlery drawer? Right, me personally, I go forks, then knives, then spoons. Maybe controversial. I'm sure, by all means, share with me your organisation of kitchen utensils. But for me personally, it's forks, knives, spoons. And then, and then teaspoons go in that awkward fourth section at the bottom. Again, I'd love to hear how it's done in your household, But that's the way I've always done it. Fork, knife, spoon. Oh, toasty maker. Yes, now we're talking. My entire first year of university, I survived on cheese toasties. I'm not even joking. I got gifted a toasty maker by a friend of the family just before I started university, and I kid you not, my entire first year of university, I pretty much just ate cheese toasties, because they were quick and easy to make, and I had a toasty maker, I'm not saying by any means it was healthy, I'm just saying that's what I did. Okay, we got a lot of big pots and pans, and not a lot of places to put them. I'm getting a little bit concerned about where we're gonna put everything right now. I'm just gonna unpack the whole box, and then we'll see what we've got. Okay, spatula can go in this drawer, facing this way round for maximum drawer catching effect. We all know the terrors of trying to open a kitchen drawer that's got a spatula in it. I'm not gonna make things any easier for myself by putting it in facing that direction. Do you still have the toasty machine, Scotty Dog? Yes, I actually do have the exact same toasty machine now that got me through my first year of uni. I don't really eat toasties as much these days because, well, I'm not a student. I can afford to eat actual meals now. But the toasty machine, I still have the toasty machine, yes. Okay, I'm actually going to put the wooden spoon in this drawer and then move the bottle opener to the top drawer. Or the tin opener, rather. This, I think, is a roll of cling film. Oh, I can't open the... Okay, right, see, here's the thing. I think it wants me to put pots and pans under the sink, but I would never do that in real life. Under the sink is where the dangerous stuff goes, right? Under the sink is where you put the bleach and the polish and, the insect spray, all the highly toxic stuff that can kill you goes under the sink, right? So I would not, in real life, put pots and pans under there with the insect spray. But for the sake of this game, I think that's what it wants me to do. So I'm going to do it. We'll put the toasty machine down there as well. Toasty machine doesn't need to be out full time. You only take it out when you actually need it, so that can go under the sink as well. And we'll pop the cling film under there, and the vegetable oil as well. That can go under the sink too. And spare sponges, they can go under there. And I think that'll do for under the sink. Or maybe kitchen roll as well can go under the sink if it'll fit. There we go. Okay. So, up here, I'm going to move the plates to this shelf. And same with the bowls and the small plates. Oh, never mind. The small plates won't fit there. Oh, we can put stuff above the cabinets as well. Maybe we should put the toasty machine up high then. I feel like that's a reasonable place to put it. And then let's move the sponges, and we'll have the cling film up there as well. There we go. That'll do. Okay, now let's move the bowls over here and the small plates over there. And then the salt. There we go. And I think we can probably squeeze the glasses up here as well. That'll do. That'll do. It's not perfect, which is why I'm still rearranging. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, so now the pans can go on this shelf up top. Okay, right. It's a bit annoying because I can't actually put this pan with the handle sticking outwards. It can only go facing in this direction, which means the other pan then won't fit. A bit annoying. I'm just going to put the pans up top. Out of sight, out of mind. Right. We don't have much space to work with. This is student accommodation, you know. It's not going to be brilliant. Chopping board. I guess the chopping board doesn't need to be out full time either, so we can pop that up there. And the salt can go up there as well. Kettle here. And then I think there's supposed to be a wall here. You can't see it, obviously, but I think there's supposed to be a wall at the edge. So it's safe, I think, to put these here. Cookie jar up there, and then the tea towel up there. There's something in the bedroom. Oh, the ruler. It doesn't like the ruler being there. Can I put it on the desk? There we go. Okay, second apartment, second house done. And this one's looking a little bit busier. We got a lot more stuff. So it is 1:45, and obviously we do need to move on to our next game at 6 o'clock. So we'll move on to the next chapter, but we probably won't get too far in the next chapter. Could have gotten a better photo of that. Classes start Monday, uni, here I come, January 2004. So let's see where life takes us next, shall we? Okay, things are looking different here. We've got a... seems like we're dressmaking now. We've got a sewing machine, we got a mannequin with a dress on it. And oh, we're into spiders now. God, this is just me. This is just my life. We got some framed insects. I mean, I didn't do dressmaking, but I did have a PS2, which I'm assuming that console there is supposed to be. And ooh, 3 controllers, damn. Okay, so I think this is like what year did it say this was? 2005? I was not paying attention to what year it is. But I'm guessing this is like second year or third year uni. You know, first year, you're in like the uni's own accommodation. 2007, thanks Keely. Yeah, so first year of uni, you're in student accommodation, which is basically a tiny, shitty little box bedroom. Maybe an ensuite if you're lucky. I didn't have an ensuite. But by the time you get to your final year at university, you're living in an actual house, like a house share with other students. So clearly, we're still at uni. We're still sharing a house with other people, but we got a bit more space now. So also, I'm guessing that means not all of this stuff is ours. The other people who live here, you know, some of their stuff will be here as well. But let's see what we got. Straight away, DVD. Nice. Another DVD. We've still got this little action figure. I think we've had this since we were a kid. I think we had that in the first level as well. That is... What is that book? I think it's an art book. I think that's supposed to be a face. Shirt. Okay, things are going to be a bit more disorganized this time, for sure. Just put that on there for now. Let's see what other rooms there are as well, because I think there's quite a few in this one. So we got a kitchen, much bigger kitchen. But again, obviously we're sharing it with other students, so not as much room for our own stuff. The bathroom, pretty full as well. Bedroom, nice bedroom, much bigger than our previous bedroom. And we got a little dining room as well. And we can also press here to see the plan of the whole house. So we're sharing a house with 2 other students. You can see there's 2 bedrooms there that are greyed out because they're the other people's bedrooms. But that means we got 5 rooms to work with here. Okay, let's take this to the bedroom then, where we have quite a lot of stuff. We got a flat screen monitor now, which is wonderful. We've advanced in time. I'm thinking actually though we might start in the bathroom because we've only got 1 box in here. There we go. Oh, we've not got much drawer space. Oh, we got a shelf. We got our own entire shelf. Look at that. Isn't that kind that they've given us an oh, we got a drawer as well. Wow, God, we got so much space. We got a whole drawer to ourselves. A whole shelf. Makeup kit there. Oh, right, yeah. I mean, I've never used one, so why would I? I've got no need for that. Assuming that's what they are, I think that's supposed to be pregnancy tests. Which, again, for obvious reasons, I don't need those. It's not happening. We got a good old scrubbing brush. We'll hang that up. We've even got a shelf in the bathroom, in the shower as well. That's handy. Sanitary pads again, tampons. They can go underneath the sink cabinet. We got some air freshener. As a courtesy to my other housemates, I'll put that on top of the toilet. They can use that at their leisure. Then I'll pop the perfume, I think, in my cupboard. And we'll pop the sanitary pads under here, and the tampons as well. In fact, if I put the tampons underneath, I can fit the makeup kit in here. And that's the bathroom done. That was easy. Moving on. Let's do the kitchen next. Let's do the kitchen, because there's 2 boxes in here. DN4 Ellis says, "Hey Saul, back once again. How's the stream going today?" It's going good, Ellis. Welcome back. We're currently playing Unpacking, but we are going to be wrapping it up very soon, because we've got 2 other games to play today. So unfortunately, we're not going to see this game through to its end. But as I say, I'm probably going to play this again in future, like we did with Terra Nil. We played Terra Nil last time, and then I'm playing it again today. So what I might do is take this game forward, and we'll play this again next month. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm just going to empty the box completely this time, and see what we can do with everything. Oh, we got a fridge magnet. Koala. Cool. And a star. And a heart. Lovely. Okay, I'm gonna put stuff on the floor. I know it's not very hygienic, but we need to just get everything out first so we can figure out where it all goes. Oh, towel. Oh, we still got the toasty machine. There we go. I've told it is a game changer. If you're university age, if you're just starting university or you're planning on going to university, get a toasty machine. I'm telling you, get a toasty machine. Okay, this can go in the bathroom. There's nowhere to put it, though, in the bathroom. Shit. I mean, we could hang it, but then where are we going to hang the brush? Or we could just stick the brush somewhere else. If it'll... Ah, there we go. Fits perfectly up there. Good. So, if you didn't notice, by the way, I can't actually move stuff that's like already in the environment, because those are placed there by the other housemates. So I kind of just have to fit my stuff in around everyone else's at this point. Okay, tea towels can go in there. Big knife in there. I'm going to put the spoon, the wooden spoon, in there. And then will the spatula fit in here? It will. There we go, spatula in there. Plates, we can put those with our housemates' plates. If I can grab the bottom one, thank you. And I think we can do the same with the bowls. There we go. And the small plates as well. Big water bottle can go... There's no room on top. I guess we can squeeze it in there. Toasty machine, that can go up on the top again. Under the sink, we'll have the first aid kit and some sponges. Oh, and the insect spray. Then, ooh, chopping board. We've still got a chopping board to take care of. The chopping board, I guess, can go up top as well. And same with the pan. It's not the ideal place to put them, but it'll do for now. Again, you got to bear in mind, we're sharing a house with 2 other people, so we got to just kind of squeeze things in where they can, wherever they'll go. Cooking oil, I think, will be alright there. Sugar by the kettle. Cookie jar by the kettle. I think there's a wall here again as well, so we can put stuff against the wall. And then potato peeler in there. There we go. Kitchen done. Okay, how are we doing for time? We've really got to move on to the next game, but I'm really enjoying this. I love this game so much. Let's see if we can quickly do the dining room. Because there's only a couple of small boxes in here. We got a plush. Another plush, a plush chicken. Oh, baby chicken. We got a plush chick. We got our mannequin again. And we got a nice picture, which I guess we can put on the wall. Oh! Are we in New Zealand? I've never noticed that before. I've played this game before, as I've mentioned. I've already played this game in the past, but I've never noticed the flag there. I think we're in New Zealand. Cool. Play Schedule 1, says Ob. What is Schedule 1, Ob? Didn't you recommend that in a previous stream? I'm sure I've heard you mention it before. I'll check it out. I know I said that last time, but forgot. But I genuinely, I don't deliberately forget to check out recommendations. It's tricky, you know, because I get so many. Oh, we still got the Eiffel Tower model. That can go here. And we still got the little London bus. Oh, we got a Tower of Pisa as well now. Cool. So we're collecting souvenirs from the various places that we've visited. We've been to London, we've been to Paris, we've been to Pisa. This is what I was saying earlier about how the game tells a story without ever actually saying anything. Like, I absolutely love how well it manages to convey the story of what's happening without saying anything. It's really, really cool. Let's put the chicks on the top shelf, and I think, I mean, we can put the mannequin up there. unfortunately, that is where I'm going to have to leave it for this game, because we do have other things to be getting on with. We still have the living room and the bedroom to do in this house, and obviously the bedroom is going to tell us the most about our character, as it usually does, because that's where all of our most personal things will be. But we are going to have to leave that for today. So we'll head back to the main menu. That will remain saved in the album there. You can see Saul, 1997 to 2007, so that's the level that we're currently on, is 2007. You can see back in the Twitch days I got a little bit further, but we will play more of this game in future. Like I say, it's a very fun game. Obviously, because of the way that these streams go, I only have time to play it for an hour because we got other things to be checking out. But thank you for joining me for this one. I'm going to get the next game set up, so we will definitely play more Unpacking in the future. But next up, we are going to be playing some more Terra Nil. So let me get that launched. Terra Nil. There we go. And hold on a second. There we go. Okay. So we're just loading up Terra Nil right now. You may recall from the last evening with Saul last month that we played a bit of Terra Nil then, and I did say because it's such a big game and it's such a long game that I wanted to do another stream where I played it. So we're going to play it again today. This might be the last time we play it, because then next time I'll play more Unpacking. But yeah, let's dive on in. Okay, so we're restarting the last level that we got to. Just because I didn't want to start in the middle of a level, so I reset it before the stream. Yo, says BO5M, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. So, let's see what we've got here. I've forgotten pretty much everything. But I guess we start with the wind turbines. And then pumps. Yeah, we need a wind turbine first to give us power. I remember now, it's coming back. And then a pump will give us water. Lovely jubbly. And then, oh, we need to get some toxin scrubbers down as well. So these can clean water as well. I probably should introduce the game, because if you didn't watch the last stream, you won't know what's going on. So Terra Nil is a post-apocalyptic, like, environmental transformation game. You basically start in this post-apocalyptic world, and you have to help to reclaim nature and restore biodiversity, which is what we're doing right now. So we're currently placing these toxin scrubbers. You can see that they remove pollutants from the water, and they also transform the arid ground into fertile ground so that we can start growing plant life on it. I'm going to place a calcifier here so we can do another wind turbine. There we go. Ohio, says CT Ricky. How are you doing, Ricky? Although it shouldn't be Ohio right now because it's the evening, so it would be konbanwa. Well, I guess it depends where you're watching from. Maybe it is morning where you're watching from. Okay, we need to get power to this area here in the middle. So let's do this. I thought it just meant hello, said Ricky. Oh, well, unfortunately, Ohio means morning. Ohio's good morning. Konnichiwa, obviously, is good day. And then konbanwa is good evening. But let me place one more. And then if we place a irrigator, we'll start to get some grass appearing. Harry Mack lied to me. Is origato, does that mean thank you? It's arigato, yeah. Arigato means thanks. Let's pop one here. I've placed way too many toxin scrubbers, and it's already cost us quite a lot, so we need to be a little bit more careful with those. I like the sound of Japanese and Chinese, says CT Ricky. I like the sound of both languages. I think they're both very beautiful languages, and obviously, as a long-time Japanese learner, Japanese is really fascinating. It can be quite daunting, I think, for new learners, because there's obviously 3 different scripts that you need to learn, basically like 3 different alphabets, except they're way bigger than the English alphabet. But I think the language itself, like the grammar and stuff like that, is so simple and intuitive. Like, the hardest part is the writing, really. Oh, we can put a turbine here. There we go, now we can irrigate a nice big swath of land here. And that's it. I get you. Yeah, English is the hardest to learn, they say. Yeah, I've heard the sentiment that English is a difficult language to learn. I think the hardest part about English is just the pronunciation of a lot of words. Again, Japanese is way more intuitive in that respect, because a syllable can only ever be pronounced one way. Like, if you see the hiragana ka, it's always going to be pronounced ka. You know, it's never going to be pronounced any other way. Whereas in English, you know, you can have letters that are pronounced in 4 or 5 different ways, depending on where they appear in a word. So I think pronunciation is definitely the hardest part about English. I don't think the grammar's too bad. I mean, I could be wrong on that. I'm not a linguist, you know. I'm not like an expert on languages, but I think English grammar is fairly simple. It's just, like I say, it's the pronunciation that's the real killer with English. Okay, we're at about 80% right now for grass coverage. A little bit more and we should be able to unlock the second stage. Come on, let's try and maximize our coverage this time. Oh, this is really awkward, actually. There's not really room to place this in a way that's going to get great coverage. so we're going to have to do 2. Where else can we go? There's a bit of land up here that we can sort out. There we are. Phase 1 complete. Okay, the next step is increasing biodiversity, restore beaches, mangroves, and tropical rainforests. You'll also need to use the monorail network to transport coral polyps to the sea. Lovely. Okay, so this is where we got up to last time. This is where we ended the game in the last stream. So we have a few different things here. A litarium turns grass into sand. Well, it doesn't turn grass into sand, it reclaims sand from the sea if we put it near water. The salinator increases the salt content, which makes mangrove trees appear. The shade cloth pillar you can use to create shaded areas where trees can grow. That gives us tropical rainforest. And the coral lab, if we pop that in the sea, it generates coral reefs, and we need to get a balanced amount of all 4 of those. So let's get to business, shall we? Where do I... Oh, we need to increase the temperature first. It's we don't have the right humidity and temperature for these. Do you play Farming Sim, says TTT9. I do play Farming Sim. I don't stream it as often as I would like to. And I really do apologise for people who do enjoy my Farming Sim content, because it seems like almost every week I say I'm going to play Farming Sim and then something gets in the way. It's been so long since we last actually played it on stream, and it's not intentional. It's just that every Friday something else happens and I end up not being able to play Farming Sim. But I do play it. Like I say, I would like to play it more often on stream. And there will absolutely, definitely be more Farming Sim coming. I just don't know when, and I can't really make any promises because something always gets in the way. Okay, there we go. We've raised the temperature and humidity, so we should now be able to place... Yes, we can now start placing all of these. So a litarium is going to give us sand. Let's pop it here. There we go, nice bit of sand coverage. We got 26% beach. That's life, says TTT9. Yep, indeed, that's how it goes, you know. Life gets in the way, now and then. But, you know, I'd rather have life get in the way of TikTok than have TikTok get in the way of life, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, real life's always going to come first. Oh, that's going to give us a lot of beach. Maybe a bit too much beach. We don't need all that. Uh, 59. Well, actually, maybe we do need all that. Okay. What game's this? Says TTT9. This is Terra Nil. It's a game where you restore a post-apocalyptic wasteland. You bring back biodiversity and restore it to restore nature. Okay, we've got enough beach biome to satisfy the criteria there. We still need to generate mangroves, coral reef, and tropical forest. So coral reefs are easy. All we do is pop a coral lab on top of one of these irrigators, and then we can use the monorail to transport it to the sea. 50... There was a 59 there. I saw 59. There we go. And that will produce a coral reef. Hey, beautiful. What game is this, says Giles? This is Terra Nil. It's a wasteland reclamation game. Very fun, very cute. as are all of the games that I play on An Evening with Saul. The cuteness is the point. Oh, that monorail is out of range, unfortunately. And that one's also going to be out of range. We need to place another mineralizer. There we go. And hopefully these will connect together. That's better. Can't wait for Minecraft Monday, says Jackson Kane. Thanks, Jackson. As always, I'm very much looking forward to Minecraft Monday. You know how much I love Minecraft Monday. And I'm really, really enjoying Create Ad Astra. I'm having so much fun playing modded Minecraft at the minute. And if you're interested in watching modded Minecraft, then please do join me on Mondays for Minecraft Monday. I think I think this week we're going to focus on setting up a warehouse so that we can store all of our stuff. And I really want to start getting into the logistics as well, because the newest version of the Create mod adds in logistical networks. So we can have like we can have chain conveyors that like transport packages all around the base and stuff like that. It's going to be really cool. That was... Oh yeah, we can do this. There we go. So yeah, I'm very, very much looking forward to the next Minecraft Monday. We got some flamingos. Yay. Cute. Okay, we're about 2/3 of the way there with the coral reef now. 50... Oh, actually, we're only just over halfway there. Where else can we do coral reef? I mean, if we can set something up here... can you play Minecraft more, says Jackson. I wish I could, Jackson. I wish I could play all of the games that I play on stream way more than I do. But unfortunately, you know, Why does that not reach? Unfortunately, I just don't have time. There's so many games that I want to play, and if I played too much of one game, I wouldn't have time to play the other stuff that I want to play. So I'm sorry, genuinely. Like I say, I'm always like a bit disappointed when people ask me, you know, why don't you play Minecraft more often, or why don't you play Euro Truck more often? Because if I could, I would, but I just don't have the time. I have to keep it to once a week. Otherwise, you know, other games wouldn't get a look in. Are you playing Truck Simulator this week? Yes, I am playing Euro Truck on Tuesday. It is going to be the final Euro Truck stream for a while. As I mentioned before, in May I'm going to be starting a new series of Sci-Fi Sunday. I'm going to be playing Oddworld Munch's Odyssey. So I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break from Truck Sim next month so that I can concentrate on that game instead. Obviously, I'm not going to... a game as popular as Euro Truck is never going to go away for very long, because it is the most popular game that I play. But yeah, it will be taking a break next month for me to play Munch's Odyssey. Okay, and we've now satisfied the need for coral reefs, so it just leaves the mangrove and the tropical rainforest. Let's start with the mangrove, which I think we just need a salinator. Yeah, so if we place a salinator near river, it will create... Oh, it's going to give us -10. Why is that? Oh, we need to place a hydroponium first. Okay. Okay, so what if we place a hydroponium here? There we go. Ah, okay, so then we place a salinator here. There we go. So the salinator doesn't actually do much then. We can pretty much do all of that with the hydroponium. What is this peaceful game, says Jake. This is Terra Nil, Jake. And it's a very peaceful game, definitely. Oh, 115. That'll do nicely. Ah, okay, so this is mostly wetland, so this would be a good place for the salinator. There we go. Okay, so if we pop that 58, that's probably our best chance. There we go. And could we maybe put one over here as well? I think this is looking pretty good, actually. How much do we need for it to start raining? Thunderstorms begin, 99% humidity. Okay, I think if we put the humidity up a bit more... It's currently at 63. Oh shit, that destroys the sand as well? I didn't want to destroy the sand. Okay, I'm going to undo that because I didn't want that to happen. So how else can we get this grass to return? Can we just place another irrigator? Will that work? Yeah, okay. We could just pop another irrigator down, and that'll turn this back into grass again. Then a hydroponium there. And a salinator, and that should get us enough mangrove swamp. There we go. We got our mangrove swamp. So now we just need tropical rainforest. And we got a couple of animals as well. We got flamingos and tortoises. There's the tortoises. Don't highlight them. I want to actually see them. There we go. Galapagos tortoises, I think that said. And there's the flamingos. So we just need the tropical rainforest now, which means we need our shade cloth pillar. And this is super easy. We literally just put these in a triangle, and it'll make rainforest appear underneath it. We make the triangle as big as we possibly can to maximize the amount that we create. And there we go. And we just place more of these. Oh, that's better. Look at that. Okay, I think we want to cover this area, ideally, but it means we need to irrigate it first. So let's pop a scrubber there. And wait, actually, do we need to irrigate it, or do we just need to scrub it? I'm not sure. I think we may need to scrub it. So let's put a toxin scrubber down. There we go. And then the pillar. Why are they not connecting? Why is that not making... Are they too far apart, maybe? Oh, we can only do one undo as well. That's not good. Okay, we can make some here. Oh, that's really annoying. We just need a tiny bit more. Oh, that'll do. There we go, we've done it. Monorails can then be utilised for recycling, so connect your airship to the monorail network, satisfy the needs of marine and terrestrial animals for them to remain, and help maintain the ecosystem when you leave. So basically, time to pack up. We've now got, by the way, manta rays in the ocean. There you can see. We've also got sharks, reef sharks. There's a couple of reef sharks over there. And we've also got parrots in the jungle. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, whale just appeared. We've now got whales as well. So I think we've done a good job. We've brought back the wildlife to this area. Ooh, okay. Okay, so now we need to start cleaning things up, but we also want to raise the temperature and humidity because they're not quite high enough for all the optional objectives yet. So let's go. What's the temperature need to be? The temperature needs to be 40 degrees C at the absolute max. So can we do that? It's not going to be easy, but I think we can do it. I don't want to destroy too much rainforest. Not after we've just placed it. Maybe if I put a scrubber here, actually. An irrigator, sorry. No, yeah, a scrubber. If we put a scrubber here. Then an irrigator. And now, aha! Oh no, never mind. We want one of these. 7 degrees C. That's not too bad. So we should now start to see jellyfish in the water. Have we got? Have the crabs come back yet? Yes, we got crabs. Don't clip that. Have we also got jellyfish? We got some tropical fish here. I'm not seeing jellyfish yet. But it does say that jellyfish have started to return to the waters. So if we keep an eye out... Oh, there's one! Look at that. Beautiful. Jellyfish. We still need to increase the temperature further, though, so we're going to need another one of these. We could raise it by 11 here, but it's going to destroy a significant chunk of rainforest, which is going to be very bad. Hopefully it'll regrow because of the temperature increase. So we should now start to see coconut palms appearing. I mean, we can always make some more canopy, you know. That'd give us... Oh, 23, 9... Let's just focus on getting the humidity up now. If we get the humidity to 99%, it'll start raining, and the rain will transform the burned soil back to regular soil. So, all we need is one of these. 13%. Lovely. And then another one. Where else is a rock? 9%. It's not perfect, but it's close. I think one more should do it. Oh, 18%. We should have just put it in water. There we go. Thunderstorms begin. Perfect. Okay, so now we can start cleaning up, and the water, the rain should start to transform all this stuff back to fertile ground. Oh, we still need... Right, for dragonflies, it needs to be above 40, and it's currently exactly 40, so we do need to actually raise it a tiny bit more. There we go. Okay. Right, let's start cleaning up. Yeah, let's pop these first, I think. Oh, I hear thunder. That's what we like. That's what we want. And you'll see once the rain starts, all this dark, burned land will start to become fertile again. There you go. God, we're going to need a lot of these. Okay, that's the best we can do for now, so let's start bringing the monorail network in. So you can use connected monorail nodes to collect up the recycling, which is what we're going to do. But they can only be placed on top of rocks, which makes it a little bit tricky to get them all connected in a nice, neat network. And we need a rock there. There we go. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot. We need to have somewhere for the ship to land as well. There's a nice bit of flat land over here. Let's get the ship there. And then... there we go. Oh, I forgot about rock hoppers. Yeah, we got a rock hopper, which we can use to throw rocks. I completely forgot about that. I forgot about most of the monorail stuff, to be honest, but you'll see it all in action anyway. Oh shit, hang on. Oh, this would be a perfect time to use it, actually. So if we put the rock hopper here, it'll pick this rock up and move it over there. And obviously we can only place monorail pillars on top of rocks. So then we can now send the monorail out here. Oh, there's an animal there in trouble. Okay, I think that one will be in range of this. Yep. So if we pop one here, and then one there. Oh, will that one get that recycler? I'm not sure. No. Why did that not pick that up? That's annoying. Okay, so the recycler will only pick up the node that it's actually standing on top of. It's going to make things a bit difficult. Oh, will it reach over here? Yes, good, okay. So pop one there. We need one over here somewhere because these are Oh, there's a... Yeah, oh, okay, so we could use a rock hopper here. And send the rock in that direction. And please tell me that's going to be in range. Yes, perfect. Okay. I think we've pretty much done it then. We've pretty much finished with the cleanup. And it is looking beautiful, by the way. Look at this. We'll admire it in a minute before we move on to the next level. And that's that. Which means we are ready to launch. We got all the optional objectives? Yep. Let's go. Let's get out here. Wasteland reclaimed. This is a gorgeous one as well. I really love this level in particular. Look at that, you can see the manta rays in the water there, tortoises, flamingos. Look at all those tortoises on the beach up top left. We got plenty of rainforest, all those parrots. So I think we got every animal in this one. There's a bit of a glitch there with the UI still showing for that one area. Not really much I can do about that. Where did the crabs... Oh, there's a crab. I was going to say the crabs disappeared, but there they are. Mangrove swamp there. Oh, I think there are dragonflies as well. I didn't actually get to see any dragonflies, but it did say that they were here. Unless that's them... Oh yeah, I can see them flying about the mangroves, actually. They're very, very tiny. But if we zoom right in, there you go, you can see the dragonflies. God, we're doing a good job. I love this game. What a fantastic game. We are going to move on to the next level, but again, we do have another game to play later, so we won't have much time to really get into it. But let's see what's next, shall we? Zoom back out to the world view. Oh, excuse me. It's been a long week. Okay, restoration progress is now at 20%, so about a fifth of the way through. We can now move on to a new land. In fact, we got two options now. We can go to Polluted Bay, or we can go to Volcanic Glacier. I think I want to go to Polluted Bay, actually. Mind you, no, because we haven't tried Volcanic Glacier yet on stream, so let's go Volcanic Glacier. I really want to get to the radioactive city. There's like a toxic city that's been destroyed by nuclear bombs. We'll get to that in a future stream, I think. Definitely not today. Great stream, thanks Dagger. Begin by using seismic detonators to cause fissures to erupt, bringing lava to the surface. Use geothermal plants and solar amplifiers to melt snow, allowing you to clean the ground beneath. Detoxify the polar ocean, as it is also a source of life. Okay, so we are in an icy, cold biome right now, as you can see, but there are geysers everywhere. So what we have to do is basically place these seismic detonators near a geyser, and it will explode, which will let the lava, which is causing the geyser's heat, to come up to the surface, and then So we're actually going to bring lava to the surface, and then we're going to use that for other stuff later. You'll see how it goes. So let's try one here. Boom. Lava. We've created a pool of lava. So already, it's a lot less icy now. Oh, you can also see on the top right as well, we do actually have to deal with radiation this time. So this biome does have radiation. It's currently 93% radiated, so we will have to deal with that as well. We'll have to get the radiation down. But first, let's make a few more lava lakes to unlock this whatever it is. We'll find out. Aha, so now we got a geothermal plant. Provides electricity and melts snow in a large area. So we need to melt the snow cover to be able to start placing our toxin scrubbers. So if we put a geothermal plant here, that's going to melt all that snow, and then we can pop some toxin scrubbers down. Actually, I think before we do that, let's place a few more geothermal plants to try and get a bit more coverage. There we go. And then some toxin scrubbers. And then irrigators should start to finally bring back the grass. There we go. We'll pop one in this direction. Now, it's going to be quite tricky to get the whole area covered because of how far apart glaciers can go. Can we use lava? I think we can. I think lava can flow through excavated land. Let's test that. So if we put a cannon here, a trench cannon, will the lava flow through the channel that it makes? Yes, it will. Okay, so we can spread lava using one of those, which should make it quite easy actually for us to cover the whole area and melt all the snow. Let's pop one here. What happens if it flows into the sea? Let's find out. It makes rocks. It's just like Minecraft. Wow. Lava plus water makes stone. Can we put a cannon anywhere here? Oh, we can put one here. Yeah, that'll do. And then a geothermal plant there. And then start covering with toxin scrubbers. Oh, cool. So we can actually place those on top of ruined structures, which basically replaces the ruined structure, making it a little bit easier when it comes to the cleanup later on. One there. And then one... Oh, there's rocks in the way. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, we're getting there. We're starting to reclaim the land. I think we're going to need another trench making, though. So let's pop our trench gun here. Oh, no, it's going to... Oh, shit, where can we put this? If I put it here, will it still flow? I think it will. I think the lava will still flow into that. Yes, perfect. Okay. So then we can put another plant here. And I'm thinking, let's do one up here as well. There we go, and then... Oh no, I didn't think that through, because now we're not going to have anywhere to put the trench gun. I keep calling it a trench gun. I mean, it is really. It's a gun that makes trenches. I can't think of anything else that would better fit that description. It is literally a trench gun. Okay, and then we'll pop one... Oh, we can't fit one there. We can fit one there. I think that's the best we're going to get for now. Okay, I think we might get to the end of this stage, and then we'll move on to the next game, because we've still got quite a lot to get through. But it definitely... there's definitely a step up in difficulty when you get further into the game. Not necessarily difficulty in the sense that it gets harder, but in the sense that it takes longer. As you progress through the games, the levels have more and more stuff that you need to do. So it doesn't necessarily get harder, but it gets more time consuming. And unfortunately, we don't have time for time consuming today because we got other games to be getting on with. The radiation's coming down quite nicely though, down to 61% right now. Oh, actually, could we put an excavator here? Aha. I think the lava flows infinitely as well, because it's coming up from an underground source. Nope, never mind. Oh, yes, it does. It does. Why is that? Oh, because of the distance. Right, I see. The snow's melted! Yes! Okay, that's brilliant. So there's now no snow left on the map. That's going to make it a lot easier to irrigate. And, oh, this so this burnt stuff can be irrigated straight away. Again, makes it a lot easier for us. Okay, this area down here definitely needs some work. Nearly there. Let's try and do something in this corner. Okay, that'll take us up to 91. Nope, 90. Tricky. 53, that's not bad. Gets us to 94. We still need 6% though. You see what I mean? When you get to these later stages of the game, it doesn't necessarily get more difficult, but it gets more time consuming. Come on, don't tell me 99. There's got to be a spot. There's got to be a sweet spot where I can get it to 100. There we go. Okay, next stage. Next, increase biodiversity by growing tundra on the highlands, start fires to create ash on which to grow forests, freeze lava flows to create rock fields to grow lichen, and use monorails to create kelp forests in the ocean. Okay, so there's 4 new biomes now, none of which have appeared in previous parts of the game. We got a boreal forest, kelp forest, lichen, and tundra. So the boreal forest is easy enough. We just need to get, make, what's this? Dehumidifier. I think we need to use a dehumidifier. Because how are we going to... Oh, we got a solar amplifier, never mind. We got an amplifier, so we can use that for a controlled burn. Okay. So let's do that over here then. No, actually, let's go over here with it. What do you mean target invalid? Oh, do we have to... Biodome? Okay, we have to make tundra first. So we place one of these. That'll give us tundra. Then we can burn... Right, I see. So we burn this tundra. I think that's going to destroy that. Yep. Okay, and then we place a Arboretum. There we go. Ta-da! Boreal forest. Fantastic. We haven't got enough of it though. We need more. Let's pop another one here. Okay, that's still not enough, unfortunately. I think we're going to need another controlled burn. I don't know how far this is going to spread. I'm a little bit worried that this is going to spread out of control. It's definitely going to go all the way down here, which is going to kill these wolves, unfortunately. No, don't spread in that direction. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh god, I've done it, I've fucked it. It's gonna burn everything. It's gonna burn literally everything. Oh my god. It's all on fire. the whole world is on fire. Well, clean slate, I guess. On the plus side, we can generate a shitload of forest now. Look at that. Boom. We can generate so much forest. Oh. Actually, to be fair, because it's burnt, because it's ash, we can just regenerate it again with irrigators. So it's not too bad, it's not the end of the world. And if we can get it to start raining, our snowfall begins. If we can get that to happen, we might have a chance at restoring all of it. I don't know, we'll see, we'll see. And then we do what? Oh, it's got to be at high ground. You can only make tundra on high ground. Okay, okay. That's some bullshit right there. But we have got a little bit of space up here to make some. There we go. Okay, so we've fulfilled the quota for tundra. We've fulfilled the quota for boreal forest. We still need kelp forest and lichen. So how do we get lichen again? What did it... How do I check the book? There. Okay. Let me just... Polluted Bay. Okay. Finbo's... No, that's not where we are. Desolate Island? No. Where are we? Volcanic Glacier. Okay. Start fires. Freeze lava flows to create rock field. Okay, we need to freeze lava to make rocks, which will then... We need to create 81 more lava tiles to unlock. 81 more lava? There's lava everywhere. You want more lava? Okay. More lava coming right up. And of course that's destroyed some of the tundra, so we're now not going to have enough of that. Let's try one of these radial excavators. I feel like that could help us. Okay, that did in fact help us. Okay, and now we get an igneous heat sink, which can freeze lava into rock. Okay, so if we pop one of these here, we get rock. Yes, okay, and we need to repeat the same process elsewhere. So let's pop one over... Where have we got the most lava? There's quite a lot of lava over here. Let's pop one here. Still not quite enough. Let's put one here as well then. And that creates the algae greenhouse. If we put one of those... I think we need to put one of those on top of a humidifier. An irrigator, sorry. Yes, and that is going to create lichen on the rocks. Ta-da! Oh, and a new animal has appeared. We got moose. Look at that. Never mind, they're elk. They looked like moose. Milk? They look like moose, but they're elk. Okay, let's pop another one of these down, and... Oh, it's got to be near the rock as well. Okay, irrigator. Here. Or... Ah, here. And then we can put one of those on top of it. There we go, that gets us some more lichen. We need more tundra up here, because we accidentally... Well, not accidentally, but I destroyed some that I shouldn't have. So let's just re-add that. Why can I not re-add that? Seems unfair. But okay, let's go back. Oh, now we're talking. 76% lichen, so we just need a tiny bit more lichen. I'm going to transform this here into rock as well. With another igneous heatsink. And then as long as we can fit another irrigator up here, which we can't. Yes, we can. There we go. And then pop another algae greenhouse on there. That's not enough. Shit. Okay, one here. Will that get us enough? No, it doesn't look like it will. Okay. Another one here then. And then one there. There we go. Perfect. Okay, it is 7 o'clock and I do still have one more game to play, but I do want to just get the kelp forest unlocked before we move on, so I'm going to stay playing this game for just a little bit longer. Flash freezer. Okay, how do we make... It doesn't actually tell us how to make kelp forest. What game are you playing next, says Darks Clips. Next game is going to be a game called Urbek City Builder, which I'm excited to show. I've not played that on stream before, so it'll be very fun, hopefully. Ever thought of changing your voice? Yes, I have thought about voice training on many occasions. It's easier said than done, but it's definitely something that I would like to do eventually. Use monorail to create kelp forests. Okay. That's not quite adding up for me. How does monorail create kelp forests? I guess we'll find out. Oh, okay, I get it. We need... Right, how do we do that, though? So what I think we need to do is move one of these into the water. But obviously, to do that, we need a connected network of monorail. God, there's not many rocks about, though, so it's really not an easy thing to do this time round. Will it reach across there? It will. Okay, so we can bring one down from up there. There we go. And we can drop it into the water here. No? Is it not one of... Oh, it's an algae greenhouse. Okay, that's easy. That's easy then. So we just need to get algae greenhouses into the water. And there's one right here next to the water. Is there a rock that we can put the thing on? There is, but that's not going to be in range of the water. We can do one here. Oh, this will be perfect. This will be perfect. 59, 50... There's I think 69. There we go. That's the best we're going to get. And that gives us kelp forest. We only need a tiny bit more. Oh, are they narwhals? Yeah, we got narwhals. Nice. And we've done it. Yes. Perfect. Okay, so use your monorail system to recycle your buildings. As you do, encourage polar fauna to remain to keep the ecosystem in balance. So I'm going to leave that for next time because we do have one more game to play today. A new species has appeared. We've now got owls. Yeah, I am going to leave that game here for now, but we've got to the final stage. We've reclaimed the biodiversity in this area. We got penguins, we got narwhals, we got a polar bear even. Wow. We got Arctic foxes, we got elk, this one's gone very well. All we need to do is clean up, but like I say, I'm going to have to do the cleanup off stream, because we do have other games to be getting on with. So that is going to be all for Terra Nil. If you'll bear with me for just a moment, we will switch over to our final game of the day, which is a game called Urbek City Builder. So I'll just get that launched. And make sure it's up on TikTok. Sorry, I've got to make sure that I change over on the YouTube stream as well. Oh god, my voice is worse than usual today. I do apologise. Have a bit of water. Okay, I think we're good. My voice, like I say, voice is even worse than usual today, but we'll manage. We'll manage. So this is Urbek City Builder. It's the third and final game that we're going to be playing today. It's a very different game to some of the others that I've played on An Evening with Saul in the past. But it's a city builder game in a pixel art style. It's very cute, very fun. And it's very different in terms of the resource management system. It's very different from other city building games, but you'll see how it is as we get into it. So let's make a new city. Let's call it I mean, I can't just call it Ashbridge Industries, can I? Let's call it Solaria. We're going to have it in a... Ooh, we can change the biome. I think we'll just keep it temperate. We'll keep things simple for today. We'll have a medium map, standard resources. We'll have it on the coast. We'll have a river. We could make it a small stream. No, we'll keep it a river. No mods for this one. I do have a couple of mods from the Steam Workshop, but we're not going to do those today. And we can also have a region bonus, so depending on what region we play in, we can get different bonuses. Like, for example, if we build in Asia, we get a unique building, which is the skyscraper. Houses cost 50% less, and goods factories produce food and wood. Whereas if we go somewhere like North America, the unique building is the gas station. We have leisure from parking lots, and universities produce twice as much science. So there's a few advantages to different areas. Middle East gets us a bazaar. South Africa gets us a traditional market. Western Africa gets us Faculty of Linguistics. There's a few different options. I think we'll go with Western Europe, because obviously that's where I am IRL. So with Western Europe, we get the castle as our unique building. We get 10% more population, and we get 3 times the production from wind turbines. Lovely. So let's dive into it and see what happens. Okay, here we are. So first thing you'll notice is it is an isometric view, but we can actually change that. We can actually rotate with Q and E, and if we press I think it's tab. No, it's not tab. Control. If we press control, we can actually go down into first person, and we can see the little pixely voxel world from up close, which will be really cool when we actually start building the city. So, I might have to go and close my curtain very quickly, because it's gotten to that time of day where the sun's right in my eye. If you'll excuse me for just a second. Yes, I have got pyjama bottoms on, by the way. Thanks for following Raz2502. Sorry I was away for a second there. I just went to close my curtain because the sun was getting in my eyes. And to say a quick hello to Luna, my good old jumping spider. She's doing very well, in case anyone was concerned. So, we're in the game, and the first thing we're going to want to build is a road. So everything takes up one tile in the game. There are some things that take up more space, but it works on a grid system. So I'm going to start by putting a road along the coast here. And if we then go to houses, you will see we can place housing. And if we pop a row of these... Oh, I accidentally pressed control. There we go. Why can't I place one there? Oh, I can. There we go. Roberts Pub 3S says, voice training exists. Well, go and do it then, Robert. No one's stopping you. Okay, so the houses won't actually be built yet because we need to place farmland. We won't get any villagers unless we're producing food. So if we put some fields over here, and we'll connect these up by road. There we are. And you'll see the houses are starting to be built now. Now, currently they're only wooden huts, but they will upgrade over time as the quality of life increases. So the way this game works is in the top right of the screen, you can see that we have various resources. We have food, work, and wood. And then we've also got our population and happiness. And we have to balance all of these. So currently, food production is at a deficit, so we need to add more farms. And once we've built enough farms, we will then be able to build a farmhouse. We need 200 population to be able to build a farmhouse. So let's place some more regular houses first. Yo, VampXO, how are you doing today? Oh, why can I not? Why can't I place houses there? Oh, I don't have enough resources to build housing. Okay. I'm great, and yourself? I'm pretty good. Yeah. Had a pretty good stream so far. Okay, can we place a farmhouse now? No, we still don't have 100 population. Okay, so what we don't have right now is wood. So we need to place a lumber camp. And I think the more trees you put this near, the more wood you get. So we'll try and put it somewhere where we get as much as possible. There we go. Nice. I've just finished up some Minecraft. A nice one. Oh, I keep going into first person. That's going to happen a lot, by the way. Hope you had a good time on Minecraft, Vamp. Okay, now we're producing wood, so now I should be able to build more houses. And again, as soon as we get 200 residents, that will enable us to build a farmhouse. Oh, whoops. Tabbed out of the game for a second there, sorry. Thanks for following, VampXO. Very kind of you. Okay, let's have a road that goes this way. And we'll make a little circle here. There we go. Okay, plenty of room for houses here. Let's put some in this area. I've done it again. I can't remember the key to... Ah, there we go. How's our population looking? 138.6. Okay. We need more wood. So let's place another lumber camp. Oh, it needs to be within 3 squares of a road. Okay. Whoa, what's happening now? Oh, we're not producing enough food. Everyone's going to die. Hold on a minute. I'll be right with you. There we go. That's a huge field. That should be more than enough food for everyone. ...198 population, so any second now. There we go, 200, so now we can build a farmhouse. And the farmhouse, if we build this within a radius of 12 farm blocks, so 12 squares of farmland, we get a... Oh, well, we need that to place it. So, there we go. And this produces 100 food, so this is going to help us out a lot with our food situation. And we can surround that with other farmhouses as we go, obviously. So let's just fill out this area with houses. And now I'm going to go into first-person view on purpose this time, so that you can actually see what it looks like from down in the village. I love the music as well. This game's got some really nice music design. So there's still wooden huts at the minute. There's definitely a lot of work that we can do to increase the level of these houses. Once we get a population of 300 and at least 3 farmhouses, these will automatically upgrade from wooden huts to village houses. So let's work on that right now. We can put another farmhouse here. And then another farmhouse. Ooh, it needs to be out of range of the others. So I think we're going to need a lot more farmland up in this direction, maybe. Will that be enough? Not quite. $12 or more. It's got 12 or more. Here. That's okay. We need more work. We don't have enough work. Okay. So more work. Work means houses. So we need more. Wait. Yeah, wooden huts produce work. Okay, so what? How are we not producing enough work then if we've got all these houses? I don't understand. Maybe we just need to wait a little bit. It costs 300, and so we're currently only producing 5 work an hour, and we need 300, which means we are going to have to just wait for it to till we got enough. If we bulldoze... Ah, okay, if we bulldoze some of the farmland, it gives us a little bit more. I just need 300, and then we can place this farmhouse. So it's a resource management game in the most literal sense. You have to perfectly balance all of the resources. If you don't have enough work, then people won't build stuff. If you don't have enough food, then people won't move into the houses. and so on and so forth. So it's a very delicate balancing act of all these different resources, and there are way more resources to unlock as we continue as well. Okay. So we should now have enough farmhouses so that as soon as we get to 300 population, these will turn into proper village houses. I'm going to put the time up again because we still need more work. I think I got a bit carried away with the farmland earlier. We placed too many fields, and that increased the work consumption a lot. So we're just playing a little bit catch-up now. Oh! We've got 300 population. Okay, so these will start turning into village houses now. Oh, there we go. No, that one hasn't... Has that one changed? No, these are still wooden huts. But they will turn into village houses now. In theory. What? Okay, why is it... So why hasn't it upgraded yet? We've got the requirements, we got the population, and we got the farmhouses. I'm not sure. But we have unlocked some other stuff. Let's see. So we can now get tenant farmers, landlord's house and grain silo. We can get a neighbourhood council. We can get a lumberjack cabin, which we place near lumber mills, and then they produce extra wood. One or more lumber camp in radius. No lumberjack cabin, no lumberjack house. Distance to road 3 squares. So we could go... Wait, why? Sorry, why can't we go there? I don't understand why I can't put it here. This seems... We can put it... Oh, does it need to be directly at the side of a road? Aha! We can put it there. Okay, so that's going to massively increase the amount of wood that we're producing. And I think we'll extend out in this direction a bit more. Oh, stop going into first person, Saul. Aha! Village houses are starting to appear. Let's go down and take a look. Oh, these look much nicer. So that's the wooden hut. That's the basic house. We've now got these village houses, which look a lot neater, a lot tidier. We've got a few residents walking about and cars driving all over the place. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty damn good. And we've also unlocked a few more things. So we've now got access to railways, which are a whole other thing, and we'll get to those. We might not get to those today, actually. We'll see what happens. We've only got half an hour left. And then we've also got... Oh, we don't have the watermill or dock yet, but we have unlocked them. Tenant farmer we can place. So I think you place a tenant farm... Yeah. You place these near a regular farm. 3 or more farm in 1 radius. 5 or less tenant farmer in 1 radius. Ah, okay, I see. So we can place them here. We can't place them on the corners, which is annoying because they don't have enough fields around them. Landlord's house. No landlord's house in 4 or more tenant farmer in a 5 radius. Oh, that's a big house. Okay. So I think if we place more tenant farms down here, we could massively increase the output of this. In fact, could we fit some... Could tenant farms go here? No, because they're not close enough to... Shit. Okay. Well, we could extend the fields this way. That lets us place 1. Let's extend it up here. More fields. And then a couple more tenant farmers. What's the radius of this? Oh, that's a big radius. Okay. 5 rate. So we can fit even more tenant farmers in there. Look at that. Okay. Our population's already at 600, by the way, so let's keep it going. Next level is going to be a villa. Or we can also get fishermen's houses if we build a dock. But a villa is a population of 800, which we are close to, so I think we just keep building houses, basically. I want to build a bridge here, but I'm not sure exactly where to put it. Should we just go straight across? I think for now it's best if we just go straight across. And then we can build a whole neighborhood over here. There we go. If I'm starting to look a little bit blue, it's because it's starting to get dark outside, so the only light you're seeing is from the monitor. So yeah, I might be looking a bit blue right now. Okay, we're nearly at 800 population, so we should start to see villas popping up very soon. We've just hit it. Villa has been unlocked. I want to put a dock quickly though. Oh, we need 1,000 population for a dock. I don't want these to transform yet. I want these to stay as they are for now. Is that a villa? No, that's a village house. They will start to appear in a minute though. Okay, in the meantime, let's see what else we got. Oh, 900 population will get us a water mill, which will generate electricity, so that's handy. We've unlocked a park. Let's put some parks in the middle here, just to decorate the area, and also I think they provide happiness. Yeah, it provides 1 leisure and 1 green area. So if we put a row of parks in between the houses there. That should help. We still need more houses, though. We've got to get to 900 population. This road is disconnected from the main network? No, it's not. Why are you saying that it's disconnected? It's not disconnected at all. Okay. Strange. Okay, we're going to have quite a narrow row of houses here, which I'm not a fan of, but it's the best we're going to get for now. Okay, there's plenty of room here for more houses, so let's start expanding again. Okay, it's starting to look pretty good. There's so much more stuff as well, by the way. We're probably not going to get to see much of the more advanced stuff today, but there's so much more stuff to unlock as you go on. Like, there's a local market here. Once we get to 1,300 population, we can place a local market. We can place a supermarket. So much stuff's going to start to be unlocked as time goes by. We just unlocked the water mill, which I'm going to put here. And that's going to start generating electricity. And actually, we can fit one on the other side of the river as well. So let's do that. Would be nice if it was rotated, but never mind. So we got more than enough power being produced now. Oh, and we've unlocked a dock. Okay, the dock's good, because if we... Sorry about my voice. If we place a dock... it's not going to change. It's going to stay like that for the rest of the stream, I fear. If we place a dock here... You'll see these buildings along the coast start to transform into fishermen's houses, which are really cute. Let's go take a look at them. They're these tiny little fishing boats, which are really cute, and then the actual fishermen's houses themselves are quite cute as well. What's that over there? What? Since when? Is that the Empire State Building? Okay, that's weird. So why is the Empire State Building just randomly there in the distance? I don't know. Back to the game. Have any of these transformed into villas yet, by the way? No, they're all still at Village House. I want Villa. Oh well, in the meantime. Mini market. We just need more population, basically. Keep building houses. Boom. That'll boost the population. 1245. Okay, we just need 1300. Come on, just a little bit more. If we put a couple here. Oh yeah, these will become fishing docks as well. Nice. Okay, we've unlocked Wealthy Village House, Mini Market, Local Market, and Village Bar. So lots of cool stuff there. If I just set the time back to day, just so we can see what we're doing. So we should now have a Village Bar. Where are we going to put the bar? Let's put the bar here. Delete this building. And then... can we rotate it? Nope, that's a road. I don't think we can rotate it, unfortunately. But there it is. Little... Where is it? There we go. Little tavern. Does that say lip? Either way. There we go. And we can also now place a supermarket. It's called a mini market. But you know what it is, really. Let's put the mini market here. We'll leave space for more commercial buildings as well, because we will unlock more of those as time goes by. Where's that gone now? There we go, mini market there. Let's check that out. Really cool. Nice little little shop there. And then finally we've also got a regular market, which I want to put in the old area, in the old town, as we're going to call it. So let's pop one here. Oh, we need farm in a 5 radius. Okay, we'll put them here instead then. So there's our little market stall, and if we head down again, ta-da! So we got a lovely little market now. There is a fish market that we unlock later as well, and we'll put the fish market near the fisherman's docks. But these are really cute. So our village is starting to take shape. It's starting to look pretty good, right? I'm still not sure why the Empire State Building's there, though. I'm not 100% on that one. But our population is currently 1331, so there's still a lot to be done. Let's expand this way. In fact, no, let's expand this village over in this direction. Stop going off the map. There we go. More houses. So what we really need to focus on right now is population. Just more and more people. That's the main thing. How come none of these have turned into villas yet? What do they actually need then? Okay, population's just past 1500, so have we got anything else available right now? What do we need for fish market? 1300, 10 fisherman houses. Okay, we can do that. If we just place more houses along the shore, they should become fisherman houses. I've just destroyed some road there. Oh, fuck. Okay. So it turns out what happens when you accidentally delete a bit of road is when you put it back again, it takes a while for it to notice that you've put it back again, which is why the warnings pop up. Okay, we should now have unlocked the fish market. 9 out of 10 fishermen's. Are these not fishermen's houses? Oh, we need another dock nearby. Okay. Let's get another dock then. And we'll pop it here. There we go, fish market unlocked, and the fish market is going to go right here in town near the 8 or more fishermen's houses in radius. Okay. Currently 5. What do I do then? How can it have 8 fishermen's houses nearby if they can only generate next to water? That doesn't really track. Let's build another dock here and transform these ones in the middle. And see if that does anything for us. Because it'll turn these into fishermen's huts. Can we now place the fish market? Okay, I see. So we can't place one where I wanted to place it, but we can place one over here. There we go. Okay, there is our fish market. Lovely stuff. So what can I do now then? Football pitch, 8 happiness. Okay, we can raise happiness easily. We just build some parks. Let's build a nice park. There we go, and that should unlock the football field. We've got 8 happiness. No, we don't have 8 happiness. How do I raise happiness? What about another bar? Would that make you happy, people? They sound happy. Village bar 2-story unlocked. Lovely. They're still not happy enough though. They need 8 happiness and they're not quite there. Oh, there we go. Okay, football pitch and chapel unlocked. So these are going to be both quite interesting. So football pitch. I think we can place anywhere. Yep. It has 1 leisure and 1 sports. Let's pop it over here near this village. They've got their own little football field. Tabbed out of the game by accident, sorry. And then we can also, if we go to faith, we can also build a chapel. This provides 2 leisure and 2 faith. Let's put one of these in the village here. Oh, we need 50 steel? Oh, yeah, we haven't even started producing iron and steel yet. Okay, so we need 1,700 population to then start building iron mines. And then once we get iron, we can make steel mills. We can make a chapel with the iron. There's iron there, so we'll not build too close to it with the houses, because it will cause pollution when we eventually start to build there. But let's build a little bit of a snowy village in this little clearing here. There we go. And I think I said 1,700 population we need, so we're pretty close, actually. There's all this space back here as well that we haven't even touched yet. We've covered the coast quite nicely. We've pretty much covered the whole coast, but there's definitely way more room for expansion back there. So I think what we'll start doing is we'll build a road out in this direction. And we'll start building a village up here as well. But we've just unlocked the iron mine. So all we need to do is pop one of those near iron. It needs to have road access as well, so let's put a road there. There we go. Now I believe this causes pollution, so we don't want to build houses too close to it. There are special miners' houses that we can build near it if we go to... Oh, so we do build houses near it, and they'll turn into miners' houses, I believe. Yes. Oh, and these look really cool. I like these. So these are miners' houses. They've got a little porch under them, a little walkway. Really cool. But we don't have enough resources to build many more, so we need more work. I think it's work that we're short of. Yeah, I don't have enough resources. Oh, it's wood. We need wood. Okay, so what we need to do then is build some more lumber mills. Can I move this? Lumberjack house unlocked. Okay, so I think that's a special house that can... that's upgraded when it's near a lumberjack. So let's try building some houses here and see if that works. Maybe not. Okay. Anyway, we should have enough iron now to build a chapel, so that's something at least. We'll have it facing the sea. I think that'll be good. Never mind. We'll have it facing a completely random direction, because that's how this game works. But there we go. We got our little chapel. That gives faith, and what else did it give? Faith and leisure. Okay. Good, good. Okay, more houses over here by the iron mine. Really cool. We got like a little Wild West town starting to appear over here now, which I really love. Oh, we've unlocked village, train station, and school. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay, I really want to start doing stuff with trains. But where can we put the village train station? I guess... we could... If we got rid of these fields, we could have a train station here. Oh, you need more skilled work? How do we get skilled work? With a school. Okay, so we need to build a school first, which we can put over here, and then that'll generate skilled work. And skilled work will then enable us to build a train station. Need 72 more skilled work. Okay, let it just keep growing for a bit then. What else have we got? There's a coal mine which we can't build yet. Ooh, pond, lovely. Urban bar, cabaret. These are all things we haven't yet unlocked, but we will get to them eventually. Okay, train station is down. And then I believe we just place railway tracks, right? Oh, if we get 2 village train stations, we can get the newer railway tracks. So let's build a train station over here as well. Tab to rotate. Oh, so you can rotate. Okay, good to know. Oh, why are we losing skilled work? I'm going to delete this road here, I think. Or in fact, no, we'll keep this one here. I'm going to build the train line through here, and then it'll connect up to there. We need a bit more skilled labour first, though. We need 100, and we're currently at 76. But we're not growing either, we're not producing any more skilled labour. So how do we increase the production of skilled labour? Is it more... I think it might be to do with how many houses are near the school. So if we put more houses near the school, hopefully that'll increase our skilled labour. These houses have turned into iron miners' houses because they're near the iron mine. Okay, so how do we get more skilled labour? Why is it not going up at all? Let me fast forward it a little bit. Hey Saul, hope you're doing good. What's the game? Says nobody knows. How are you doing? Nobody knows. I'm doing pretty good. This game is called Urbek City Builder. Very great resource management game. In like a voxel style. Really, really cool. Okay, suburb houses is what we need. Suburb houses produce it. Where are the suburb houses then? Ah, these are suburb houses. Okay. So we do actually need to increase our suburban population, which means we need to focus on this area up here, which is not ideal because this is where I wanted the train line to go. Or we could do what I suggested earlier and start building a new suburban area up here. There we go. Glad to hear it. Not too bad myself. Love the art style. It is a really, really fantastic art style. And you can go first person, so you can instantly head down and have a look at the city up close, which is really cool. We can see some of the buildings over here. This is a train station. We got a little fish market. A little church over here. Very, very cool. Again, fantastic art style. Can't fault it on that. Okay, so how do we get a suburb house again? Food services, education, and leisure. Okay, I see. Right. So we do need to have a school here. Which we don't have enough wood for. Okay, we might not get this railway done today, unfortunately. Let's see if we can put a lumber camp here. There we go. And then one over here. And then a lumberjack cabin there. And one there. There we go. That should increase our production of wood quite a lot. And if I hit fast forward again, we need enough to build a school. There we go. And then what else was it for a suburb? We also need leisure. Leisure and food services. So food services is a mini market, which we can easily do. If I can find it. There we go. Mini market. And I think a bar will give us leisure. So let's place a bar. Oh, we need more food production. That's easy enough. Not there though. That's the one place I can't put food production. There we go. Okay, and then a bar. And that gets us more wealthy village houses. Suburb houses, yes, okay. So all we need is enough suburb houses to create another village train station. And we're almost at the end of the stream, so it's going to be a perfect place to end it by connecting up our new rail network. So we're going to take our second train station and we're going to pop it here. And then we're going to run a rail this way. There we go. We're going to run a bridge straight across. And then here, we're going to have... Ta-da! We got a train! Ta-da! So the way the trains move is a bit weird. They're not perfect. They're a little bit buggy. Why am I getting a warning? Abandoned due to lack of resources. Why? What? What do you mean lack of resources? Oh, do I need to place it next to the train track? Not at the end of it? Oh, that's annoying. If I've spent all that time to build it and it doesn't work the way I was expecting it to. Yeah, I think we need to build a train station. Yeah, it needs to go next to the railway track, not at the end. Okay, we've also got way too many trains now, because every time you place the train station down, it automatically adds a new train to the network. Oh, hold on. We are really losing food right now. We need way more food production. Okay, I'm going to start placing fields like mad. There we go. It's all up and running. It's all working like clockwork. I think that's going to be a good place to leave it. So we've got our village up and running. I do want to take a quick look at the trains in first person, so let's head on down. I think these are going to be abandoned again in a minute because we're not producing enough resources to satisfy them, specifically skilled labor. But I just want to see the actual trains up close. There's one right now. Really, really cool. And if we head to the other train station at this end, we'll see the train approaching. Like I say, the way they work is a little bit weird. They just sort of turn around and keep moving when they get to the station. They don't stop or anything. Like you can see there. I think they're not really designed for end-to-end running. I think they're designed for, like, a circle, for, like, going round in a loop. So I don't think they know how to handle corners like this. Okay, that train station has been abandoned again, but it's okay. I just want to see if the train will actually work properly, if it's got a loop to go round. I suspect it will. I think that's what was causing the issue, is that it didn't have anywhere to properly turn around. Yeah, there we go. So if you provide a loop for it, it can actually turn around properly. But then it gets stuck going round in a circle, apparently. Strange. Strange. It also doesn't really make logical sense that the train station would be completely surrounded by rails on all sides. It does, at the very least, need a road connection. So I'm gonna just very quickly, just before we finish off the stream, I'm gonna add this. and then we'll have a crossing here. There we go. That's a little bit more realistic. The train station is at least connected to the road right now. But yeah, that is going to have to be where I leave it today for Urbek City Builder. Fantastic game. Really enjoyed playing it. Definitely recommend checking it out. And obviously, all the other games that I've played today are worth checking out as well. I'll do a little bit of a sum up in a minute before we finish things off. But yeah, that's our little city that we've just built today. And it's looking pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with it. The trains are a DLC, by the way. They're not in the base game. You need the trains DLC, but it's really worth it. And just the whole game. Really great game. But like I say, that is where I'm going to have to leave it for today. So, we are just past 8 o'clock, so I'm going to try and keep the wrap-up brief today. But thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Let me just move to my big camera there and pop the chat back in. Yes, so thank you, everyone, for joining today. I've had a fantastic time. It's been a lot of fun. We've played 3 amazing games today. We started with Unpacking, then we played Terra Nil, and finally Urbek City Builder. 3 amazing games. Highly recommend all of them. I will play more Unpacking in future because I feel like we didn't really get to see too much of the game because we only had an hour, you know, just to sort of touch the surface. So next month, on the last Saturday, when I do the next evening with Saul, we might do a bit more Unpacking. And I don't know what's going to happen with Terra Nil, but I'd like to play more of that as well. And to be honest, Urbek City Builder. So we'll see what happens. I don't know what games are going to be coming in next month's evening stream. We will see. But for today, I am going to have to leave it there. Before I finish up, I just want to say, you know, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't followed, but you would like to see more, then please do. Next week, I'm actually going to be quite busy next week. So I do want to really apologize that I didn't really do much this week in terms of videos and streams. I was a little bit out of the game. But I have lots planned for next week. I'm going to be streaming Minecraft on Monday, Euro Truck on Tuesday, and then there's the end of the month stream on Wednesday, so I look forward to doing all of those with you. But yeah, that is going to be everything for today, so once again, please follow if you haven't already, and if you'd like to support me financially, please consider checking out my Patreon. Thank you very much to Kate, Sophie, Jess, and Daniel for supporting me over there. Your names are actually back on the whiteboard today. So that's it. That's all from me. Thank you once again, and I will see you on Monday for Minecraft Monday. Bye-bye. And bye-bye, everyone over